Guys, and welcome to Football Fandom UK. How's it going? So we're here to do a live match watch along for the first official game of the season here on Football Fandom UK. We have had a number of other fixtures today, getting the season underway up there in Scotland, with other games being played in the Scottish League Cup. But this is the tea time kickoff that we're here to see how it goes and watch along, and I will do my best to keep you guys informed on the result. So I'm just going to bring up the group table, guys, because obviously this being a lower league game in Scotland, we are struggling to get team news. But I can show you guys what the group looks like so far. One game played earlier in this group for the Scottish League Cup, as you guys. Kilmarnock getting a 3-0 win earlier against Annan, which gives Kilmarnock the lead in the group. Only one game played. A draw being played out by... oh, sorry, I'm reading it wrong. So, yeah, Kilmarnock with that 3-0 victory, and obviously Dunfermline and Raith Rovers about to kick off. Other games have gone on as well around the Scottish League Cup today, guys, but we'll read out those results later on at half-time to give you guys an update on how the other results have gone. But, yeah, we're here today for the Scottish season getting underway, with Dunfermline visiting their local rivals, Raith Rovers. These both clubs are local rivals. So, yeah. So the team's just on the pitch now. We're just waiting for the referee to get us underway. Stevie's with us. How's it going, Stevie? Stevie saying, afternoon, guys. How's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Good to have you with us. Always appreciate you making yourself available, Stevie. So thank you for that, mate. And I hope you've had a good day. Apologies, guys. I was supposed to come on earlier and do one of the friendlier games that was kicking off earlier today. But unfortunately, had something come up that stopped me getting on. But we are underway with this one now as the referee gets us underway. As Raith Rovers with an early opportunity into the box, and the ball knocked out to that far side as it goes out for a throw-in. So Raith Rovers showing their intent right from the kickoff. So thanks for that, Stevie. Billy, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Billy's with us. How's it going, mate? Billy saying, hi, guys. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. I hope you've had a good day. Welcome to the show, mate, as we get the UK football season underway today with the first official league, it's a League Cup game in Scotland. The League Cup in Scotland does kick off considerably earlier than any other fixtures across the UK. Corner comes in as it's knocked away, but Raith Rovers pick it up on the edge of the box, chipping it into the mix of the bodies as eventually they get a header, but it's just wide of that far side post, and that will be a goal kick to Dunfermline. So thanks for that, Billy. Good to see you, mate. And Stevie saying, hi, Billy. Nice one, Stevie. And also Billy showing that same consideration. Top man, thanks, Billy. Good to see you, mate, as I say. So Dunfermline nicking the ball as Raith Rovers nick it back on that far side. Now Raith Rovers pushing forward towards the edge of the box, but forced to come back under pressure from Dunfermline, but still in possession, midway inside Dunfermline's half of the field. Just knocking it about at the moment on that far side as they now chip it, looking to try and get in behind, but Dunfermline man marking, see that, and knock the ball out of play as it actually deflects off of Raith Rovers player, and that will be a throw-in to Dunfermline midway inside their own half. So throw-in taken as Raith Rovers kick it back down the other end. But Dunfermline head it back in the direction it came. Now Raith Rovers finally get the ball on the ground as they chip the ball over the top, looking to try and get in behind again, but the ball knocked out of play on that far side. Raith Rovers take the throw in quickly as they work the ball towards the byline, but it's gone out of play, and that will be a corner to Raith Rovers on that far side. Dunfermline just getting the last touch to that where they didn't actually need to. I think if they just let that ball roll out of play, it would have been a goal kick. And Stevie's saying, has Chelsea been doing any good transfers? Yeah, they played this afternoon and I didn't even know they was actually playing. So, yeah, corner comes in. Raith Rovers with a shot. Oh, and it's just knocked away out to that far side. It goes out for a throw-in. But good effort there from Raith Rovers. I believe Raith Rovers been very busy in the transfer window. 7 changes in their team today. 7 new players starting this opening game for their season. So they've clearly been busy in the transfer window. As Dunfermline now take the throw-in on that far side, but it's challenged by Raith Rovers and goes out behind for another corner on that far side. Raith Rovers take it quickly and short as they now just knock it about on the far side on the edge of the box, looking for opportunity to get across. Cross comes in. It's knocked away by Dunfermline further up the field as Raith Rovers pick up the possession just on the edge of the centre circle. Chipped forward out to that far side as both sets of players challenge for the ball and the referee blows for a foul. So yeah, thanks for that, Steve. That's good question, mate. I've not been keeping up with all the transfer news, to be fair, guys. I've been so busy with work and stuff. I've seen some transfer news, but not as much as I would have liked. Billy saying we have signed Nicholas Jackson. I think he's a young striker. Yeah, I think Chelsea looking to try and get some players out first, aren't they, before they actually bring players in? Or that's what I read earlier in the transfer window. Whether that's the actual plan for Chelsea, I'm not sure. I don't know whether it's just clickbait from the media companies, dear guys. As Dunfermline now attacking down that far side. Ball knocked out of play. Throwing for Dunfermline midway inside Raith Rovers half. Taken quickly. Challenged by Raith Rovers now as they win the ball back. Bringing it to the halfway line. But Dunfermline challenge and win it back as the ball is eventually knocked out of play. Just inside the Raith Rovers half. Throwing taken quickly. Thrown towards the edge of the box. Now Dunfermline get a cross in. But there's nobody there. And it's actually gone behind and out of play, and I think that's going to be a corner to Dunfermline on that far side of the pitch. So yeah, Dunfermline with their first corner of the game on that far side. 6 minutes gone, guys, still 0-0. Corner comes in as it's headed away by Raith Rovers out to this near side as Dunfermline pick up the possession, now playing it up the field as they now chip the ball forward from the halfway line out to that far side, looking to try and get in behind, but referee blows the whistle as the linesman puts his flag up for offside. So thanks for that, Billy. Billy also saying, yeah, most of our players have left. All right, so a lot of the players that were going have gone. Well, I know I've been, like I say, mate, I've read some bits, but I've just not been able to keep up with everything. There's so much transfer business going on across England, Scotland. It's so intense trying to keep up with all of it for every club. Because you guys got to remember, obviously, I take notice of my own club, but I'm also trying to take notice of what your clubs are doing as well, so that I can obviously try to be a good host to you guys on your channel of Football Fandom. So Raith Rovers just passing it about at the moment on the edge of their own box as they now kick the ball long up the field down this near side, but a bit too much pace on that ball and it goes straight to the Dunfermline goalkeeper. as he now gets Dunfermline building from the back as they come forward down this near side as they chip a ball over the top. Both sets of teams trying to get in behind when they get the opportunity. As Raith Rovers just kicked the ball against a Dunfermline player and it's gone out of play or should I say deflected out of play, and that will be a goal kick to Raith Rovers. Ball kick long up to the halfway line as Dunfermline win the possession. They chip it forward now as Raith Rovers challenging for it in their own half. But now Dunfermline have got the ball on the deck as they now play it down the middle. But Raith Rovers managed to intercept it and the ball now out to this near side as both sets of players challenge for the ball and it goes out of play for a throw-in, pretty much bang on the halfway line. So throwing for Raith Rovers, taken as they play the ball into the centre of the park. Now a chipped ball forward out to that far side, but Dunfermline have picked it up now as they knock it up the other end of the field, just being challenged by both teams midway inside Raith Rovers half of the field at the moment, but it's Dunfermline that finally get the ball, and now they're attacking down that far side as they cross the ball in. Now Dunfermline on the edge of the box as they come into the box. Shot, and it's just ricocheted off the near side post. But good effort there from Dunfermline. I'm not sure if the goalkeeper got a hand to that. He certainly went the right way, but it was kicked with such venom that it's difficult to see if it actually the goalkeeper actually got a hand to that. Yeah, definitely off the outside of the post, but good effort from Dunfermline. Ball kicked long by the goalkeeper up to the halfway line. It's both sets of players just challenging for it now, and it's Dunfermline that finally get the ball as they come charging forward now, getting a shot off, but it's blocked off by Raith Rovers defenders and ricochets out to that far side, and it's gone behind for a corner to Dunfermline. So yeah, guys, so apologies I can't show you the team news. Unfortunately, it's not coming up, maybe because these two clubs, lower league clubs in Scottish football, and the fact that they've done quite a bit of transfer business, maybe SofaScore is not up to date with it yet. So we're just waiting for this corner to come in. Corner comes in towards the near post as it's headed out to this near side. Both sets of players coming, challenging for it as the Raith Rovers player just gets a shove in the back and goes to the ground, and the referee blows for a foul. So will be a free kick to Dunfermline. To Raith Rovers, on this near side, probably about 3 or 4 yards from the corner flag. So yeah, thanks for that, Billy. Yeah, like I say, mate, sorry I've not been able to keep up with all of what Chelsea's doing. I've seen some of it, but not all of it, mate. Billy also saying some of the players who we signed last season have left as well. Yeah, I've been reading today that apparently I can't remember. One of your players, I know that there's one of the Saudi Arabia clubs are interested in, and they're also after, apparently they're also after Fabinho as well at Liverpool. I don't know if you've heard that, Billy, but I can't remember the player that I know. I'd like to say it could be just clickbait, but I know I did read that there was a Chelsea player that is linked with a move out to Saudi Arabia. So I don't know whether, like I say, guys, never know if it's clickbait, do you? So we got a free kick now to be taken by the Raith Rovers goalkeeper as he kicks it long down this near side, and Dunfermline head it back in the direction it came as it's just being headed about by both sets of players on this near side, midway inside Dunfermline's half, before eventually the ball goes out of play for a throw-in to Dunfermline. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. If you've hit it already, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Dunfermline now with the possession on this near side as they play the ball forward, but Raith Rovers intercept it before they lose it again. And now Dunfermline come forward from the halfway line as they work the ball out to that opposite side, coming forward as Raith Rovers challenge for the ball, and the ball eventually goes out of play for a throw-in on the far side of the field. So Dunfermline now take the throw-in as they try to play the ball forward, but Raith Rovers challenging for the ball well as they eventually do win it on that far side, still trying to find some space as they're challenged by Dunfermline. Both sets of players just challenging, very scrappy at the minute on that far side of the field, but we can expect that, guys, with it being a derby game. And now Raith Rovers chip the ball forward up into the Dunfermline half of the field as it's headed back in the direction it came from. Now Dunfermline have got the ball down on the field as they come charging into Raith Rovers half of the field. Ball knocked out to this near side as they now cut back inside. Shot comes in, but it's well wide and it goes out, and that will be a goal kick to Raith Rovers. I get a few shots like that, guys, to this afternoon with players trying to get their match fitness and get their eye for goal. So, yeah, thanks for that, Billy. Benjamin, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Benjamin saying, come on, you Wraith. Awesome. Yeah, good to see you, Benjamin. Hope you've been enjoying the summer, mate. Welcome to the show. And, yeah, they're doing okay at the minute, mate. They're doing okay. Quite a scrappy game at the moment as Dunfermline knock it up to the halfway line. But Raith Rovers win the possession now as Dunfermline just challenged for it on that far side. And it's gone out of play. I'm not sure if that's going to be a throw-in or the referee is blown for the foul there. I think he's given the foul. So Raith Rovers get us underway quickly as they knock the ball out to this near side and now crossed into the box. Oh, and what a shot there on the volley as the goalkeeper manages to gather it quite comfortably. But Gillen there, the Raith Rovers forward, just managing to hook the ball towards goal. And it almost went in the top corner, but the goalkeeper managing to get across to that quite comfortably as there wasn't a lot of pace on the ball. But didn't expect the shot to come in from that volley, to be fair. Now Dunfermline play the ball into Raith Rovers half, knocking it out to this near side. And it's a poor pass, crossfield pass as it goes out of play. And that will be throw into Raith Rovers just inside their own half of the field. So yeah, thanks, Benjamin. Good to see you, mate. And Stevie saying, please hit the like button. Yep, thanks, Stevie. Top man, thank you, mate. Yeah, guys, please do it if you haven't already. It doesn't cost you nothing, and it does help the channel a little bit. Dunfermline now on the attack on that far side as Raith Rovers challenge for it, and the ball goes back out of play. So throwing for Raith Rovers, the throwing actually on that far side. And say throw it up the field towards the halfway line, but it's knocked straight out of play. And that'd be another Raith Rovers throwing just in front of the dugout. Thrown long up the field as Dunfermline had it out of play again. So now will be another throw into Raith Rovers midway inside the Dunfermline half of the field. Billy saying De Gea has left Man United. Apparently they're trying to get Andrew Anonen from Inter. I thought they'd signed him. I read the other day that they actually signed him, so I don't. But yeah, I did. I'm sure I read the other day that they'd signed him, or they signed another goalkeeper. And maybe I'm getting confused, but it was after the Inter goalkeeper as well. So yeah, but yeah, Big surprise to see De Gea leave, to be honest. I thought he'd be at the club till he retired after that move for Real Madrid fell through a couple of years ago. But it all comes down to money, doesn't it, at the end of the day, guys? Players and clubs arguing about money in the Premier League. As RAITH Rovers now win the ball midway inside Dunfermline's half as they come towards the edge of the box. Looking for an opportunity for a shot, but the ball just getting away from them there as Dunfermline have won it back. They knock it up to the halfway line, but Dunfermline unable to keep that ball under control as RAITH Rovers managed to win it back. Now they're just playing it about inside their own half, close to the halfway line as they chip the ball forward now out to that far side, but it's intercepted by Dunfermline. And the ball eventually goes out of play. So another throw-in, this time to Dunfermline on the far side of the pitch. So thanks, Billy. Joey's saying good afternoon, guys. How's it going, Joey? Welcome to the show, mate. Good to see you. Hope you had a good day, mate. Always great to see you, mate. Always great to see you. So throwing taken as Dunfermline now with the ball in the centre of the field, knocking it out to this near side. Long ball forward as Dunfermline now with a cross into the box. And it's a bit too much pace on that ball as it goes past all the players and bobbles out on that far side of the pitch for a throw into RAITH Rovers. About 2 yards from the corner flag, something like that. So long throwing up the field from RAITH Rovers as the majority of the players are out on that far side at the moment. Now Dunfermline have managed to win the possession as they come forward now down the centre, getting the shot off, but it's blocked off as RAITH Rovers eventually win the ball back. Now they knock the ball out to this near side and up the field now as RAITH Rovers trying to play the ball in behind and Dunfermline just doing enough to cut that ball out. So scrappy this game, guys. An absolutely awesome game for how scrappy it is. Both teams showing real desire. Now RAITH Rovers on the attack as they've got in behind now. Ball out to this near side as it crossed into the box. But the goalkeeper manages to see that all the way and gathers it as he gets now Dunfermline on the move quickly with the ball up to the halfway line on that far side as Dunfermline now tried to play the ball forward, but it's intercepted by RAITH Rovers who kick the ball all the way down the field and it's gone out of play for a goal kick to Dunfermline. So thanks, Joey. Good to see you, mate. Billy saying, yes, Saudi Arabia have been taking all the players. The money they are offering is mental. It is, mate. The money in Europe is mental. They're just taking it to a whole new stupid level. So, yeah, got to agree with you there, Billy. Absolutely, mate. Well said. Dunfermline now kicking the ball up the field from that far side up to the halfway line as it's intercepted by RAITH Rovers. They pass it back to their goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks it up to the halfway line where it's intercepted by Dunfermline. They play it out to this near side as they come forward now into RAITH Rovers half of the field. Still on this near side. Looking for an opportunity to get across into the box as they just play it in and around the RAITH Rovers box on this near side. Now looking, just played it forward there, trying to get in behind, but a bit too much pace on the ball, and it goes out of play for a RAITH Rovers goal kick. So, yeah, totally agree with that, Billy, mate. Billy saying, hi, Joey. Top man. Nice one, Billy. Loving the positivity from you guys, as always. Ball kick long up the field as RAITH Rovers intercept it now in the centre circle. Coming forward and working the ball out to that far side now as Dunfermline shift players across to try and defend the ball, but RAITH Rovers still in possession. Now Raith Rovers play it across the halfway line and out to this near side as they try to come forward now, but challenged by Dunfermline. But Raith Rovers still with the possession as they're forced to come back to the halfway line. But Dunfermline keeping themselves compact, but shifting from left to right as and when required, with Raith Rovers using the flanks to try and stretch Dunfermline as they now play it back out to this near side. Certainly using the width of the pitch here, Raith Rovers, as they chip the ball forward now into the box, but it's headed back in the direction it came from by Dunfermline. And now they finally win the possession as they play it out to that far side. And now long ball forward up the field. And the Dunfermline forward there, unable to get to that ball as it goes straight to the Raith Rovers goalkeeper. So Raith Rovers build again from the back. Now chipped forward out to that far side as we've got the team news suddenly popped up. That's there you go, guys. Well, that's good. It wasn't there before. So ball out on the far side for another throw in. So Dunfermline with the throw in. Deep, yeah, I said reasonably deep inside their own half of the field at the moment as they take it slowly, throwing it up towards the halfway line, and it's knocked straight back out of play again on that far side. So it'll be another throw in. So Dunfermline now with a throw in as they lose possession straight away, and now Raith Rovers on the attack as they play the ball forward, but Dunfermline just doing enough to intercept that as they play it back to the goalkeeper, and now goalkeeper kicks the ball long up to the halfway line. And so both sets of players challenging for it at the moment, just inside Dunfermline's half of the field, as eventually Raith Rovers winning it, and then quickly challenged by Dunfermline as they win a foul. And this is in a pretty good position, this actually, guys, for Raith Rovers. Probably maybe about 25 yards from goal, 30 yards at a push. Slightly out to that far side. So we're just waiting for this free kick to be taken. 25 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Raith Rovers now chip the ball. Oh, shot! Oh, what a shot that was! Ricocheted right off the top of the crossbar. As Dunfermline now try to break up the field, knocking it up to the halfway line, but Raith Rovers managing to intercept it, kicking it back into Dunfermline's half of the field, but Dunfermline win the possession now as they knock the ball out to this near side. And come back into the centre of the field. Well, that was a good effort there by Raith Rovers from that free kick, but the goalpost might need a new lick of paint after that, guys. Yeah, just seeing the replay of it now. Bang, right off the top of the crossbar. An inch or so lower, and that might have gone in. Ball out to that far side as Raith Rovers just knock it out of play, and another throw into Dunfermline, this time midway inside Raith Rovers' half of the field. And so they take it short now. played forward as Dunfermline now play it into the centre of the park, coming forward towards the edge of the box, but it's challenged by RAITH Rovers, and now Dunfermline have won a foul. Very central, this, guys. This is a great position for Dunfermline. Yeah, just came across to try and intercept the ball and ended up with the Dunfermline player just running straight into the RAITH Rovers player. I think both of them feeling, I think both of the players feeling that collision. So, yeah, we got a free kick now for Dunfermline, probably about 25 yards from goal. Quite central, but slightly out to this near side. Keep comments coming, guys. We'll come back to the comments as and when I can. As the free kick comes. Oh, and it's a goal! Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I think it's gone in out behind. And that looked like it had gone in. Let's just see that again. Oh, it went over. Right, sorry, my bad, guys. Yeah, the goalkeeper went the right way. I'm not sure if he got fingertips to that, but yeah, the ball went straight over the net and actually ricocheted off the signage behind the goal and hit the back of the net. So it looked like it had gone in the back of the net, but it hadn't. It actually hit the back of the net from behind. And now Dunfermline coming down this near side as they cut back into the box, and they scored. Dunfermline with the breaking the deadlock as they think they caught RAITH Rovers there a little bit cold after that free kick opportunity. But yeah, Dunfermline breaking the deadlock. It was just played down this near side. They cut it back into the goal, and yeah, he did it all on his own. McCannon with the goal as he just took on two RAITH Rovers players, went straight through them like they weren't even there. But as he entered the box, I think they were both too scared to put a challenge in case they conceded a penalty. And he's been able to just cut back inside and slot it into that far corner of the net to give Dunfermline a 1-0 lead. 30 minutes gone, guys. RAITH Rovers 0, Dunfermline 1. So back underway now as the ball played long down that side of the far side of the field by RAITH Rovers. Dunfermline intercept it as they come back towards the halfway line, but RAITH Rovers challenging for it now as Dunfermline eventually win back the possession, play it back to their goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper with a long ball up the field as RAITH Rovers win it on the halfway line. Playing it forward now, but cut out by Dunfermline as they now try to play through the press, coming forward down that far side, but RAITH Rovers challenging for the ball and winning it midway inside their own half as they're forced to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper under pressure from Dunfermline. Now Dunfermline just winning it on the halfway line as they chip the ball forward, but a bit too much on that ball as it goes straight to the RAITH Rovers goalkeeper. Joey saying, hi Billy, you changed your logo again. Oh yeah, didn't he? So yeah, well spotted, Joey. Didn't notice that, mate. Thanks for that. Billy saying, yeah, this is going to be my profile picture for a long time now. I'm not changing it. Awesome. Awesome. Well, that's good to hear, Billy. I can't see it because it's got the YouTube logo over it, so I can't see what it is, but maybe have a look later and see if I can identify it. Dunfermline now playing out from the back. As they play the ball forward out to this near side, and it's eventually knocked out of play by Dunfermline, and that will be A throw into Raith Rovers midway inside their own half. Taken short as they play it back to their defensive line. And eventually play it right across the field out to that far side, but then played back towards goal under pressure from Dunfermline. As Raith Rovers now struggling to get out their own half of the field at the moment. That goal seems to have given Dunfermline a bit more motivation. They were a little bit on the back foot before they scored that goal. Now Raith Rovers chipping the ball forward up towards the halfway line as they come forward now into Dunfermline's half of the field. But some sloppy play there. Sees Dunfermline intercept it as they come forward now, knocking the ball up towards the edge of the box and cut back, and a shot comes in, and it's a good save by the goalkeeper as he got down low to stop that going in the back of the net. But yeah, good bit of play there from Dunfermline. Just worked it down this near side, came into the box, cut the ball back, and an on-running Dunfermline player managed to get the shot on goal, but the goalkeeper making a comfortable save, getting down low. Raith Rovers now on the attack as they play the ball forward, but it's a poor pass up to the front men as it goes straight to the Dunfermline goalkeeper. Now Dunfermline intercepting it as Raith Rovers challenge for the ball at the back, but kicked long down this near side, and it's gone out of play again for another Raith Rovers throw in on this near side, midway inside their own half of the field. Taken quickly as they play it into the centre of the park. But Dunfermline looking a lot more hungry to challenge for the ball in this last 5 minutes. As Raith Rovers now just knocking it about on the edge of their own box as they chip the ball forward now, long and up out to that far side. But it's read well there by Dunfermline as they intercept it and kick it out of play. So throwing to Raith Rovers midway inside Dunfermline's half of the field on that far side as they take it quickly now. And it's thrown up the field, but it's intercepted by Raith Rovers as they now play it forward down that far side, trying to get in behind as they come towards the box, but it's just intercepted there by Dunfermline, and they almost score an own goal there as they try to pass it back to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper just managing to get control of that, but he looked a bit nervous there as that ball was played back to him. Oh, you can see, when you see the replay, you can see all the Dunfermline players cringing as that ball is played back to their goalkeeper. Don't see that very often in a game. So Dunfermline losing the ball midway inside Raith Rovers half of the field. Raith Rovers now coming forward as they play the ball forward down this near side, but it's challenged by Dunfermline, knocked out of play, and that will be a Raith Rovers throwing midway inside Dunfermline's half of the field on this near side this time. Taken quickly, thrown back towards the halfway line as Raith Rovers now play it across the field. And out to that far side, just playing a 1-2 now as they try to work through that press by Dunfermline. Raith Rovers still with the possession, but the referee has blown for the ball. A ball just creeping out of play on that far side. So thanks for that, Billy. Good to hear, mate. Joey saying we will see laugh out loud. Yeah, I think Joey's anticipating that you might change it later in the season. Liam O'Donnell, welcome to the show. Liam, good to see you, mate. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Liam saying, got a bet on Dunfermline first half. Oh, okay, Liam. Well, thank you very much for dropping in, mate. Hope you can get a positive result for your bet for the first half. Is it just on the first half or first and second half? But yeah, hope you can get a win to get you a few quid back there, mate. But yeah, thanks for that, Liam, and welcome to Football Fan Den. As I say, mate, good to have you with us. Ball played out to this near side by Dunfermline as they're unable to keep the ball under control, and it goes out of play for Raith Rovers, throwing midway inside their own half of the field. Thrown long up towards the halfway line as Dunfermline intercept it, but Raith Rovers challenge for it now, and they head it forward, getting in behind. Can they make the most of this as they now come forward, knocking the ball out to that near side, and now a ball played right in across the face of goal, knocked away, but Raith Rovers pick it up again on the edge of the box as they now come in. Can they get the shot? And they've scored! Getting in behind that Dunfermline back line and causing all sorts of panic in the Dunfermline defence. And they've managed to score and level with a really nice bit of play there, guys. They really caused some serious panic there in the Dunfermline defence. Absolutely. If you get to see that, guys, later on the highlights, definitely have a look. Really nice bit of play there. They had to work it through how many bodies they got through there, but they got it in behind and then chipped it over the goalkeeper, and it went into that far side of the net. Easton with the goal for Raith Rovers. So we've got a game on here, guys. 1-1, 38, well, just coming up to 39 minutes gone. Benjamin, how's it going, Benjamin? Benjamin saying Raith only have 6 subs due to injuries, and 2 of them are keepers. Should have 7 subs. Yes, you're right, mate. They should have 7 subs, but yeah. It's probably because the competition's starting so early in the season, but you got to think some of these clubs still probably got transfer business to do as well, mate. So, yeah, but thank you very much for that, Benjamin. Great bit of info there, mate. Ball knocked out on this near side now as it goes out for a throw-in to Raith Rovers just inside the Dunfermline half of the field. If you're just joining us, guys, it is currently 39.5 minutes gone. Raith Rovers 1, Dunfermline 1. Real scrappy game at the moment, but very entertaining, if you ask me. Raith Rovers now with a possession midway inside Dunfermline's half as they play it forward, but it's intercepted by Dunfermline as they knock it up the field. But Raith Rovers intercept it now as they come forward down that far side, looking for an opportunity for a cross, but it's blocked off, and the ball ricochets out behind, and that will be another corner to Raith Rovers on that far side of the field. That goal seems to have given Raith Rovers some serious belief. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you haven't already. And if you have already, thank you very much. And consider subscribing if you're new. As the corner comes in towards the near post, and it's knocked behind. And I'm not sure who got the last touch to that. Just bear with me a second, guys. Well, both sets of players putting their arm up, but it's another corner. Corner comes in, but this time the goalkeeper comes to gather it comfortably to relieve the pressure for Dunfermline. Goalkeeper now plays the ball short as Dunfermline tried to play out from the back. Knocking the ball out to that far side as they now try to push up the field. Coming forward now, playing it into the centre as they come towards the halfway line. Now coming into Raith Rovers half of the field down the middle. Playing it out to this near side, but it's challenged by Raith Rovers. But Dunfermline still with the possession as they knock it out to this near side now, looking for an opportunity for a cross, but it's challenged by Raith Rovers, and the ball deflects further up the field, but Dunfermline able to reacquire possession as they play it across the park and out to that far side where they're challenged by Raith Rovers just in front of the dugout, and the referee blows for a foul. So free kick to Dunfermline just inside the Raith Rovers half, out to that far side but close to the halfway line. Taken short by Dunfermline as they chip chip the ball forward now into the box, and it's headed away by RAITH Rovers, but Dunfermline knocking it back in the direction as it came before eventually the ball is knocked towards the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper manages to gather it. So that relieves the pressure for RAITH Rovers. So thanks for that, Benjamin. Top man, some good info there, mate. Benjamin also saying Dunfermline goalkeeper one met. Oh, sorry, I'll come back to your comment in a minute. As Dunfermline coming racing forward now, but just a bit too much on that ball as it's gone into the box, and the goalkeeper manages to grab it comfortably. And just seeing that one of the Dunfermline players there pulling up, feeling his leg. Let's hope that's not an hamstring injury. We don't see players getting injured for either team this early in the season. Ball knocked out to this near side, going out for a throw-in as Dunfermline take it quickly, throwing it towards the RAITH Rovers box. And RAITH Rovers head it out of play again on this near side, further up the field. Sorry, Benjamin, I'll come to your comment in a minute, mate. We're just going to see what happens with this throw-in as it's close to the box. So expecting a long throw-in here from Dunfermline. Yep, long throw into the box, right into the mix of the bodies as RAITH Rovers managed to head it out to that far side, and now the referee blows the whistle. I'm not sure what for. The foul in the box, I think, guys. Yeah, I think it was a clash of heads in the box, and the referee didn't see it till late. Just see now. Yeah, as the long throwing came in, both sets of players jumped for it in the middle of the box, and it looks like one of the RAITH Rovers players has come off slightly worse with the collision of heads. So hopefully he's going to be okay. He's just rubbing his head like crazy, as you can imagine, guys. Benjamin, sorry, mate. Benjamin saying Dunfermline goalkeeper 1, Mehmet, defender 15, Fisher. Right, he's reading out the team news. As you can see, Benjamin, the team news on the screen there for you guys to see. But thank you, Benjamin. You might have put that in earlier, mate, when I didn't have access to the team news. So top man, Benjamin, thanks for that, mate. Appreciate you trying to help out there, mate. Top man, thank you. So the referee just at the moment having a word with both sets of players on that far side of the pitch, and I think we're going to have a drop ball. Across the pond, Sports Talk is Moss. How's it going, Moss? Welcome to the show, mate. How you doing? Moss saying, is this pre-season or has Scottish Division 1 started? No, this is the Scottish League Cup, mate. The Scottish League Cup always starts before really early in the season. It normally starts about a month before the actual Scottish season starts, which I know it's really strange, mate. It's really strange. I've never understood it. But no, all Scottish clubs that are involved in the Scottish League Cup early stages have all played today, mate. All of them. So there goes the halftime whistle, guys. At halftime, it's 1-1. And I'm going to come back to the comments in a moment, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to read out the results today from the other Scottish League Cup results, which obviously you guys might know it as the Scottish Cup or the Via Play Cup. So, yeah, just bear with me a second and then I will come back to your comments, guys. So, yeah, here we go. Here's the results from the other games today in the Scottish League Cup. Group A, Stenhousemuir winning 1-0 against St Johnstone, which is a big shock result. St Johnstone obviously being a Premiership club. So, yeah, shock there in the Scottish League Cup, 1-0 for Stenhousemuir. Stirling Albion drawing 1-1 with Ayr United. And obviously, if it goes to a draw, guys, in the Scottish League Cup, it does go to penalties if it is a draw. So Ayr United winning 4-3 on penalties. Don't ask me why, guys. It's the way it's structured in the Scottish League Cup. Group B, Peterhead drawing 1-1 with Partick Thistle. Partick Thistle winning 10-9 on penalties. The Spartans getting a 1-0 win against Dundee United, so another big shock there in the Scottish League Cup. Group C, Brecon City 0, Livingston 3, and Clyde 1, Hamilton Academic 3. In Group D, Celtic Hearts 1, Greenock Morton 3, and Stranraer 1, Ross County 5. In Group E, Adrians 2, Dumbarton 0, Inverness Cally Thistle 2, Bonnie Riggs, I can never read that name, Bonnie Riggs Ross 1. In Group F, Kilmarnock 3, Annan Athletic 0. And RAITH Rovers, as we know, currently playing against Dunfermline, which is 1-1. In Group G, East 5-0, Queen's Park 0. So that obviously went to penalties, and East 5 winning 4-2 on penalties. Elgin City 0, Motherwell 2. Group H, Forfar Athletic 1, Cowden Breath 0. And the final game was Montrose 1-0 win against St Mirren. So another big shock there with St Mirren, a Scottish Premiership club, losing to Montrose, a lower league club. So there you go, guys. That brings you all up to date with the Scottish League Cup. Just to let you guys know also, there has been some friendly games today, but I don't have access to the results of those because they're only classed as friendlies. So I'm just quickly looking to I think we've covered everything we need to for UK football. There is a game later on tonight in the Irish Premiership division, guys. Sligo Rovers playing Cork City. So I don't know if that's of any interest to you guys, but there you go. So yeah, that's all the results that matter. So let's come back to the chat and see what you guys have got to say about that first half, and your thoughts on any transfer business as well. Where was I? So here we go. So yeah, guys, don't forget, please do hit that like button if you could, and consider subscribing. I was getting tongue-tied here, guys. Consider subscribing if you're new, would be appreciated. So across the pond, Sport Talk, Moss saying, buzzing Gaz as Timber and Reese deals finalised and will be on the plane to America. I can't read that. That stupid arrow's blocking my word again. America. A wrestles presented for Woohoo. Awesome. Yeah, big. It's been a big summer, hasn't it, for Arsenal? I can't remember. I think they're close to spending in excess of £200 million. So I believe I've not kept up with all the transfer news because I've been busy with work and stuff. But yeah, I believe they've almost smashed. Well, they have smashed their own transfer record so far. So yeah, definitely big business being done for Arsenal, and the Arsenal fans should enjoy every moment of it because it won't happen every season, guys. It won't because of the UEFA financial fair play rules. But yeah, good for Arsenal fans. Thanks for that, Moss, and yeah, good to see you buzzing with those signings, mate. And yeah, I can see you also looking forward to some of the Premier League clubs coming over there to North America. About time, I think, mate. About time that some of the Premier League clubs showed a bit more respect to the Canadian fan community as well. They always visit America, don't they? But I think it's about time they showed a bit of respect to the Canada fan population, because I'm sure that if they arranged a game in Canada, I don't know, maybe you'd know, Moss. Let me know, mate. Do you think they'd fill a stadium in Canada if the likes of Chelsea, Man United and top Premier League clubs like Liverpool and what have you came to Canada, do you think they would fill a ground over there for a friendly like they do in America? Let me know across the pond, Sports Talk, if you're still there, mate. And thank you very much for that. Appreciate you letting me know that, mate. Top man. Where was I in the list? I've lost my place here again. There we were. So thanks for that, Moss. Benjamin saying Dunfermline have 7 subs. Most noticeable one is new signing veteran Michael O'Halloran. Thank you very much for that, Benjamin. Yeah, I did. Was it Dunfermline? I think, was it RAITH Rovers? I think before the game they said RAITH Rovers had 7 new players starting the game. Or 7 new signings starting the game. So yeah, but I think both Dunfermline and RAITH Rovers have made considerable changes to their team during the summer, haven't they, mate? But yeah, thank you, Benjamin. Really appreciate the insight there, mate. You're a star. As I'm sure you know, I'm still learning very much a lot about Scottish football, particularly the lower league. So I don't know all the lower league players well, but with top fans like you, Benjamin, keeping me up to date, I'm sure I'll start to pick up some of the lower league players' names eventually. So yeah, thank you for that, mate. Moss across the pond saying, I saw the Pars of Dunfermline a few times when I lived in Scotland. Quality, Gaz, you doing this. Thank you, mate. Appreciated. Yeah, as I keep saying to you guys, we are Football Fan Den UK, and we obviously we do, as you guys seen in the summer, we do think outside the box a little bit, but our main purpose is to bring good fans of UK clubs together, and we try to give you guys as much coverage on a variety of games right across the UK. We are not favourable to, or should I say, we don't show favouritism to the Premier League like you see most of the media companies. We try to give consideration to all UK leagues as best possible. But as I'm sure you guys can understand, we also have to take views into account as well. But thank you very much for that, Moss. Top man, really appreciate that. Top comment there, mate, and very much appreciated. Joey saying, thanks for the info, Benjamin. Absolutely well said, Joey. Top man. Benjamin, keeping us informed and helping us learn a bit more about Scottish football. Much appreciated. So yeah, top man, Joey, and absolutely thank you, Benjamin. Benjamin also saying across the pond, it's a League Cup group match, first competitive game of the season. Absolutely, Benjamin, and that's why we're here giving it some coverage. Scottish League Cup. Top man across the pond, Sports Talk saying, League Cup, that makes sense then. Absolutely, yeah, but it's totally does, mate. But still a competitive game, a real game, not a friendly. So thank you very much for that, Moss. DJ T, how's it going, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Good to see you, mate. DJ T saying RAITH are a different source. RAITH are a different source this season. Watch and see, Gaz. Yes, mate. I'm DJ T. I'm watching and trying to learn. I did do. I think I did do one RAITH Rovers game last season to obviously give them a little bit of coverage, but obviously a lot of clubs play across the UK, guys, so it's just difficult for me to cover all the games all the time. But yeah, I'm doing my best to try and learn about Scottish football, and I'm definitely keen to give Scottish football the same respect as English football, guys, because yes, I might be English, but I've been to Scotland plenty of times and I love it. It's a beautiful country, absolutely beautiful country. I respect Scotland's wishes for independence, but I also believe, guys, that we're stronger together than we are apart. So yeah. But thank you very much for that, DJ T, top man. Appreciate that, mate. I will certainly, every time I do lower league or Scottish football, I'm always trying to learn, mate. Always trying to learn. as I say, I've said it loads of times, I respect that Scottish football fans are just as passionate as any other fans across Europe. So nice one, DJT, top man. And as I say, mate, welcome to Football Fandom UK. Across the Pond Sports Talk saying, up the Pars, I guess, Vamo. Vamo, I'm not, what? Okay, Moss, I'm sorry, mate, I'm confused with Vamo. Is that, I'm presuming that might be something to do with a bit of local knowledge there from Moss. So, yeah, that's not something I'm familiar with, but thank you, Moss. And, yeah, absolutely. Across the pond there, Sports Talk there showing his love for Scottish football. And across the pond, Sports Talk saying, hit them thumbs up. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, do hit that like button, guys. And also, if you like CONCACAF region football as well, go and check out Across the Pond Sports Talk. He does a lot of CONCACAF football and the CONCACAF region, should I say, as well as obviously European football as well. But go and check out his channel, definitely worth a look. Benjamin is saying, Raith won this cup back in the 90s. Yeah, I believe so, mate. I believe so. Where did I learn that now? I think mate, I've done, honest, I'm trying to learn so much about Scottish football. I've read a lot of stuff and it's getting a bit jumbled up in my head. So apologies. But yeah, I do believe that they did. They have had cup success before Raith Rovers. Like I say, mate, it's all a bit jumbled up over here. I think I've read too much trying to learn about Scottish football to try and speed it up. So, yeah, it's ended up a bit jumbled up in my head. So brackets. But thank you very much for that, Benjamin. Another bit of good insight there from you, mate. Top man. Abigail Strachan, welcome to Football Fandom UK, mate. Good to see you. Abigail saying it's Kevin in goal. Okay, mate. Well, as I say, guys, I'm still learning about Scottish football. So please try to understand that when it comes to the lower leagues in Scotland, I'm not as familiar with the players. So I've still got a lot of learning to do. But we'll be doing a lot of Scottish football on the channel as we continue to build the channel. So plenty of time in the future for me to get learning and improve my knowledge of lower league Scottish football players. So, yeah, thanks for that, Abigail. And welcome to the show, mate. A pleasure to have you with us. And welcome to Football Fandom UK. Billy is saying, I'll see you later. I have to go. Hope everyone has a great day. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. Always a pleasure to see you. And yes, enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. It's a pleasure, as always, to have you involved. And yeah, thank you, Billy. Stay safe and well, mate, and look forward to seeing you again on a future stream. Top man. Thank you, Billy. Joey saying, you too, Billy. Catch you soon. Nice one, Joey. Top man. Absolutely loving the positivity from you guys. You are absolutely class. You really are. Benjamin saying yes. Thank you, Benjamin. Nice one, mate. Minnie Mo, how's it going, Minnie? Minnie saying, evening, guys, Stevie, and everyone. What about today's Spartan result? How's it going, Minnie? Welcome to the show, mate. Good to have you with us. And yeah, Minnie, top stuff, mate. Minnie coming in and making that special effort to say hello to everyone. You're a star, Minnie. Absolute top class stuff from you, mate. So, guys, we're just about to get underway as the players back on the pitch now. Dunfermline in the centre circle as they get us back underway. Stevie Allen saying, hi, Minnie. Ooh, not seen it yet. Thanks, Stevie. And Minnie Mo saying, Spartan 1, Dundee United 0. Yeah, I thought you'd be buzzing with that one, mate. I know. I'm shocked. Dundee's had a bad season last season. You'd think they'd want to get themselves going early this season, wouldn't you? But no, poor performance again from Dundee United. But massive respect for Spartan. Maybe that's why Spartan won. Maybe Dundee United didn't show them enough respect. We see that in cup games many a times in Scotland and England, don't we, guys? Where higher or clubs in the higher positions in the league structure don't always show enough respect to the lower league opposition that they face, and sometimes it can cost them. So yeah, absolutely a massive result that for Spa, and congratulations to them. So thanks for that, Minnie. Benjamin saying, yeah, Jamie McDonald left Raith at the end of the season, so he isn't playing, laugh out loud. Okay, thanks for that, Benjamin. Top stuff from you guys, though, trying to help me learn more about Scottish football. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. So we're back underway, guys. So Raith Rovers just knocking it about at the moment inside their own half of the field as they play it back to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper kicks it long up the field, but it's a poor ball from the goalkeeper, and it goes out of play on that far side for a throw in to to Dunfermline. So Dunfermline now playing it into the, excuse me, guys, centre of the park as they come forward now towards the edge of the box, and it's challenged by Raith Rovers as they try to take it wide to go for a cross, but Raith Rovers challenging, and the ball's gone out of play, and that'll be a goal kick to Raith Rovers. I'm getting confused. They've changed hands, haven't they? My bad. Sorry, guys. So yeah, Dunfermline now kicking the ball up the field on that far side as Raith Rovers challenge for it and win it. But now Dunfermline challenge right back and almost get in behind there as Raith Rovers clear their lines, knocking the ball up the field as Dunfermline head it out on this near side. So it's a throw into Raith Rovers just inside the Dunfermline half of the field on this near side as they throw it long up the field, but it's a poor one and it goes behind, and that will be a goal kick to Dunfermline. So thanks for that, Benjamin, top man. Joey's saying, hi, Minnie. You happy about that? Yep, she definitely is. Absolutely. I can understand why as well. Like I say, I might still be learning about Scottish football, but I know what a massive result that is for Spartans, and a few other cup upsets as well today across the Scottish League Cup with, I think it's St Mirren got beat as well today as well, didn't they? By lower league opposition. But that's why we love the Cup, guys. That's why we love the Scottish League Cup, the English League Cup, for that reason, because it can be always beat and upset. That's one thing we love about football, isn't it, guys? So we've got Raith Rovers with a throw-in now on that far side of the pitch, just inside Dunfermline's half as they throw it long up the field. And now Dunfermline intercept it as they try to clear their lines, but Raith Rovers win it back now as they come forward down that far side, trying to look for an opportunity to get a cross in as they're on the edge of the box now. Cross comes in, but it's intercepted by Dunfermline and knocked behind, and that will be a corner to Raith Rovers on that far side of the pitch. Sorry, yeah, Minnie's just mentioning about St Mirren here. St Mirren and St Johnstone both also beaten today by lower league teams. Absolutely. Well, that's why we love it, Minnie. We love it. We want to see a few cup upsets. That it's massive in it for those lower league clubs. So corner comes in now for Raith Rovers as it's headed out to this near side and ends up going behind, and that will be a goal kick to Dunfermline. Raith Rovers not able to make the best of that opportunity. So thanks for that, Minnie. Yep, absolutely. Great to see a few cup upsets in it, to be fair. Minnie also saying, I love a giant killing Joey. Absolutely. I've got to agree with you, Minnie. Yeah, can't beat it, can you, guys? Now Dunfermline coming forward, knocking the ball out to that far side as they come into the Raith Rovers half of the field. Now working the ball up towards the edge of the box as they play it out to this near side. Now a cross comes in towards the back post as it's challenged by both sets of players, but ends up going behind, and that's going to be a goal kick to Raith Rovers. So just coming up to 51 minutes gone, guys. Still 1-1. And we have a goal kick for Raith Rovers as they kick the ball long up the field. Dunfermline getting the ball down as they now come forward into the Raith Rovers half of the field, knocking it out to that far side as Raith Rovers challenge for it, and it goes behind, and that will be a corner to Dunfermline on that far side of the pitch. So, yeah, I have to agree with you, Minute. I have to agree with you, mate. Joey saying, whoa, some upsets today then. Absolutely, Joey. Yeah, definitely. So, corner now for Raith Rovers on the far side of, sorry, Dunfermline on the far side of the pitch. Why do I always get confused when they change halves? So, yeah, Dunfermline now with the corner as it's deep. And it's knocked towards goal, but it just goes wide of this near side post as it also takes a deflection off a Raith Rovers player. No, I think the last touch actually came off the goalkeeper there, just stretching an hand to it. So goal kick to Raith Rovers. Ball kick long up the field. It's just being challenged by both sets of players at the moment as Raith Rovers eventually get it down, play it back to their defensive line. They now chip the ball forward towards the halfway line. It's challenged by Dunfermline, but Raith Rovers almost getting in behind there, but just offside. And that will be a free kick to Dunfermline. Minimo saying this is exactly why I love our League Cup playing this early. Yeah, no, it's good for fans, Mini. I agree. It is good for fans. It's just a little bit concerning for players, isn't it, that they don't get a proper rest. That's all. But yeah, absolutely. Definitely good for the fans. Getting a nice taste of early competitive football before the season officially starts, if you like. Because it officially starts, I suppose, when the league gets underway, doesn't it? Ball knocked out to this near side for a throw-in as Dunfermline come forward, trying to get in behind. But it's read well by Raith Rovers as they kick it out of play. So Dunfermline now with a throw-in on this near side, probably about 15 yards from the corner flag. And so they take the throw-in now, and it's intercepted by Raith Rovers, cleared up towards the halfway line, but Dunfermline intercept the possession as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper chips the ball long down the middle of the field as Raith Rovers intercept it. Now Raith Rovers get the ball down as they come forward and now switch the play out to that far side of the long crossfield ball, but it's read badly there by the Raith Rovers player out on that far side wing, and it goes out of play. So that the throw in to Dunfermline just inside the Raith Rovers half, close to the dugout. So now Dunfermline just knocking it about on their defensive line as they tried to push up to the halfway line. The intensity of this game just dropped off a little bit in this second half. It was a lot more scrappy and intense in the first half. So ball played forward out to this near side as it's knocked out of play by Raith Rovers. Dunfermline take the throw in quickly as they play the ball into the centre of the park. Now coming towards the edge of the Raith Rovers box. Worked out to that far side, and now a cross comes in. And it's headed towards goal. I'm not sure he got the last touch to that, but it's just gone behind. And that's going to be a goal kick. But good idea there by Dunfermline. Yeah, the goalkeeper. Yeah, he managed to just get that. So there was a Dunfermline player just coming in at the back post, managed to try and hook it, or he was trying to just guide it towards goal, but the goalkeeper read it well, got across and managed to block the shot, but I think it ricocheted back off the Dunfermline player and went out of play, hence why we get a goal kick. Ball played long up the field as both sets of players now just challenging for it, midway inside Raith Rovers half. And so they play it forward now. And now we've got a free kick with Raith Rovers player going down from a challenge just inside the Dunfermline half of the field. So Raith Rovers now with a free kick as they play it out to that far side, midway inside the Dunfermline half. Ball comes into the box, headed away as Dunfermline pick up the possession on that far side as they now chip the ball up towards the halfway line, but it's challenged by Raith Rovers as they win it back now and they chip the ball forward, trying to get in behind that Dunfermline defence as pushed out wide, and eventually the ball goes out of play. And I think that is going to be a corner again on the far side for Raith Rovers. Yeah, another corner. So thanks, Minute. Yep, top stuff, mate. Joey's saying, so when do Hibs start against Game Mini? They just played a friendly. They're out in Spain, I think, at the moment, aren't they, Minute? Still doing warm weather training. Corner comes in. I think Hibs will be involved in the next round of fixtures for this. There's some more fixtures to come, I think, next week or later in the week for this competition. So now Raith Rovers unable to make the best of that corner as ball gone out of play. So now Dunfermline trying to play forward down that far side as they come into the Raith Rovers half of the field now, coming charging towards the box. As they come into the box, getting the shot off, but the goalkeeper manages to make a comfortable save, and that will relieve the pressure for Raith Rovers. So Dunfermline now with the possession at the back as they come forward now, knocking it out to that far side, challenged by Raith Rovers as they win it back now just inside the Dunfermline half of the field as they chip the ball forward down that far side, looking to get in behind as they do now. Cross comes into the box. Oh, just unable to. Oh, he got a foot to it, but unlucky. Absolutely unlucky there. He managed to get a foot to it as it came into the box, but obviously he was running, stretching to get to it, and the ball has just bounced off his foot and gone over the bar. But really good bit of play there by Dunfermline trying to get in behind that. Raith Rovers trying to get in behind the Dunfermline defence. Just couldn't get it. Just couldn't. Like I say, I think he was just stretching to get to it. He just couldn't direct it towards goal. Dunfermline now on the attack as they come forward, playing the ball into the centre of the field, coming now into Raith Rovers half of the fielders. Oh, what is he doing? Dunfermline play there, just taking a long shot from distance, but really poor effort that as he had teammates getting sprinting to get into the box to assist him, but he decided to kick it from long range and completely wasted the opportunity for Dunfermline. So about to see a double substitution for Dunfermline. So Michael Halloran coming on. How many subs are we getting here? So Craig Whiten coming off, Michael Haller coming on. Ryan Breen coming off and Paul Allen coming on. Oh, so yeah, double substitution, as I say. So we're back underway now as Raith Rovers kick the ball long down this near side. And so they're challenged by Dunfermline, and the referee blows for a foul on Smith. So going to be a free kick opportunity on this near side for Raith Rovers. Maybe about 15 yards from the corner flag, something like that. So not going to be a great opportunity for a shot, but brilliant opportunity for a cross into the box. Minimo saying, got 2 games in Europe, some friendlies, but league season starts August 6th for us. Yeah, you guys not coming back early to play in the League Cup, Mini. So just waiting for Raith Rovers to take this free kick, because they do now. Cross comes into the box, and it's actually a shot on goal. Goalkeeper manages to save that quite comfortably as he kicks the ball long now up the field. Dunfermline managed to reacquire possession as they knock it back to their defensive line now. And now they push forward up towards the halfway line, coming forward on that far side. And say play it forward now, challenged by Raith Rovers, but Dunfermline managing to do enough to work through that press as they come forward now. Still on the far side, coming towards the edge of the box, looking for the cross. Cross comes in. It's headed away by Raith Rovers as they now win the possession midway inside their own half, coming racing forward, trying to hit Dunfermline on the counter-attack, but poor ball forward there, cut out by Dunfermline. As now both sets of players challenging for it, but eventually Raith Rovers win the possession. So they now chip the ball forward out to that far side, looking to try and get in behind. Cross comes into the box, and just got away from him there as it bobbled out to this near side, and Dunfermline have forced to knock it behind for a corner. But really good cross into the box there. Just didn't read it well enough. I thought he was just going to get on the end of that then. So corner on this near side for Raith Rovers. Minimo saying, I want Dunfermline to win today. Okay, mate. So corner to come in. As you can imagine, I'm trying to be as neutral as possible. Corner comes in. It's headed away. But then not back into the goal box. But the goalkeeper manages to gather it. And that relieves the pressure for Dunfermline as they now try to relieve the pressure, pushing up the field at speed, coming out to that far side. But Raith Rovers challenging for the ball as they're not letting Dunfermline have it all their own way. And now the referee blows for a foul just inside the Dunfermline half of the field, pretty much right on the edge of the centre circle. So thanks, Minute. Fair enough, mate. Thanks for that. Monica Edits. Welcome to Football Fandom UK, mate. Great to have you with us. Welcome to the show. Monica Edits saying, feisty one, yeah. Yes, definitely, mate. Definitely a feisty one. It's been a scrappy game in spells. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Monica Edits. And as I say, mate, welcome to Football Fandom UK. Good to have you with us. Dunfermline now with the possession midway inside their own half as they play it back to the goalkeeper. 65 minutes gone, guys. Still Raith Rovers 1, Dunfermline 1. As the long ball played up the field by the goalkeeper. And it's a poor one as it goes all the way back to the Raith Rovers goalkeeper as he gets us back underway now, kicking it long up the field, challenged by both teams in the centre of the park. As eventually it's knocked forward into Raith Rovers' half of the field. Out to that far side. It's now Dunfermline come charging towards the edge of the box. Playing it across the face or should I say, across the edge of the box there. Getting the shot off, but it's blocked off. But Dunfermline managed to pick up the pieces further up the field as they try to come forward again. But now it's challenged by Raith Rovers as Raith Rovers win it back. And now they come charging forward into the centre circle as they push up into the Dunfermline half of the field. But Dunfermline defending well from the front as they challenge for the ball. But Raith Rovers managing to keep it as they're forced to play it back into their own half to their defensive line to keep possession. Now they play it forward, but still being pressed from the front by Dunfermline. As Raith Rovers now come forward. Long ball. Oh, what was he thinking there? He's played it all the way down this near side, but there's no Raith Rovers player there. So Dunfermline win the ball back as they now push forward up towards the halfway line, coming charging forward down the centre as they're challenged by Raith Rovers, and now a foul. And that's going to be a free kick to Dunfermline. And I think this is about 30 yards from goal, out to that far side slightly. Just sensed there was a foul coming there with the way he charged forward with real hunger. In fact, I think it's a bit further, guys, more like 35 yards, maybe a bit more. So quite a distance for this free kick. So thanks for that, Monica. And free kick comes into the box. As it's knocked away, Raith Rovers pick it up now on the edge of their own box as they chip the ball forward out to this near side. And Dunfermline managed to get across to knock it out of play, and that will be a throw into Raith Rovers. I'm trying to work out the distance here. Just a bit further than midway inside the Dunfermline half of the field. We're just about to have substitution here, guys, for Raith Rovers. So it's Josh Mullen coming off. And it's Andy McNeil coming on. So throwing coming in from this near side. And Jack Hamilton also coming on. There must have been a double substitution there. Did I miss a player? Sorry, guys. My bad. Throwing comes in for Raith Rovers. Long throw into the box as it's knocked back out in the direction it came from and goes out of play for another throw in closer to the corner flag for Raith Rovers. Long throw again into the box, headed on by Dunfermline as they head it up the field, but it's picked up outside the box by Raith Rovers as they play it out to that far side now, looking for an opportunity to get across. Cross comes in, headed towards goal. Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper. Absolutely acrobatic save there. That was going into the back of the net, and the goalkeeper, having to jump really high, managed to just get an hand to it and knock it away. Absolutely awesome save there by the Dunfermline goalkeeper. Really showing his agility there. Corner comes in, headed away as Raith Rovers win the possession on the edge of the box, but it's challenged by Dunfermline. As eventually Raith Rovers win it back again, but as they try to cross it into the box, it's intercepted by Dunfermline, heading it up the field. But Raith Rovers come again as they win it back, now coming towards the edge of the box. Pressured all the way by Dunfermline. Raith Rovers just with a possession on the far side now as they're pushed back. Raith Rovers now trying to come down this near side as it's challenged by Dunfermline, and the referee awards a foul. So free kick to Raith Rovers, close to the halfway line as they play it down this near side now, coming towards the edge of the box. Cross comes in, headed away by Dunfermline to the edge of the box as Dunfermline now try to relieve the pressure on their goal, but unable to, as Raith Rovers have won it back now as they come forward. Strong challenge comes in by Dunfermline right on the edge of the box as they manage to win it back. No foul given, but Raith Rovers challenging for it. What a game this is, guys. Unbelievable. The hunger and desire being shown by these players to defend is and win the ball back is amazing. Raith Rovers now with the ball on that far side as they get across into the box, but it's headed. I don't even see where the ball went there. I know I seen him kick it as if it was crossed, but it must have been not high enough as Dunfermline managed to head it out of play. So Raith Rovers with a throw-in on that far side as they now come forward, but forced out of play again. And now another throw-in for Raith Rovers about 2 yards from the corner flag, taken quickly. They're struggling to get out of that corner at the minute as Dunfermline challenging at every opportunity. Stevie saying, please hit the like button. Yes, guys, please do hit that like button. Doesn't cost you nothing, and it does help a little bit. So, yeah, please do hit that like button. And if you've already hit it, thank you very much, guys. Also, if you're new to the channel, guys, please do consider subscribing. We've got a foul now further up the field as Dunfermline try to relieve the pressure, and a strong challenge comes in from Raith Rovers, and we've got our first booking of the game, guys. So I think it's Easton, the Raith Rovers player, I think, that's been booked. Just waiting for confirmation. So thanks for that, Stevie, top man. Yep, guys, please do it if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much. Much appreciated. RJC, how's it going, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Good to have you with us, mate. RJC saying, ooh, mini boo. Okay. I'm not sure what to make of that message, mate, but welcome to the show. Good to have you with us. As the ball again challenged now in the centre circle, as this time it's a Raith Rovers player coming worst off. We had no yellow cards, and now all of a sudden we've had two in quick succession with another yellow card being issued, this time to the Dunfermline player. So this will be a free kick to Raith Rovers just inside the Dunfermline half. It's Sam Fisher that's been booked for the challenge on Gulan or Gulan. Gulan, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. Ball chipped forward from the free kick up towards the edge of the box as Raith Rovers now with a shot on the edge. Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper. He's having a good second half here, the Dunfermline goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic strike. Raith Rovers now coming forward again, playing the ball out to this near side. 15 minutes remaining, guys. We're on 75 minutes gone. And now Dunfermline challenge for the ball on the edge of the box, winning it back as they now try to relieve the pressure, playing the ball up the field as they come forward now at speed, playing the ball out to that far side as they come now towards the edge of the Raith Rovers box, looking for opportunity to get across. As the attempted cross comes in, and eventually the goalkeeper does manage to make a save, knocking it behind, and that should be a corner on that far side for Dunfermline. So yeah, corner. Sorry, guy. Corner for Dunfermline, coming into the mix of bodies, knocked away and hit further up the field. Dunfermline pick up the possession now as they kick the ball long up the field towards the edge of the Raith Rovers box as it's headed away. Raith Rovers pick it up midway inside Dunfermline's half of the field. And now we've got a foul right in front of the referee here, right in the centre of the pitch, midway inside Dunfermline's half. Sorry, Raith Rovers' half of the field. And now Dunfermline chipping the ball forward. It's intercepted by Raith Rovers as they head it away from their goal. But Dunfermline pick up the possession again, midway inside Raith Rovers' half as they work the ball out to this near side now. But Raith Rovers intercept it and kick the ball out of play for a throw-in about 3 or 4 yards from the corner flag on this near side. Actually, I think it's more like 5 yards from the corner flag. So thank you for that, RJ Caesar, and welcome to the show, mate. So Dunfermline picking up the possession now on the edge of the Raith Rovers box, but the challenge for it as Raith Rovers win it back now, playing it towards the halfway line as they come forward now, still on that far side, but the referee blowing the whistle for a foul. Yeah, the referee's blowing for that, I think, because it was a challenge from behind. Sorry, guys, knocking the screen there. So, yeah, Dunfermline just getting men back as Raith Rovers just waiting to take this free kick as the player that took the challenge, or received the challenge, should I say, just hobbling back to his feet now. Ball played long from the free kick up towards the edge of the Dunfermline box. Knocked out of play on this near side, so Raith Rovers throw in. As they throw it back to their defensive line. Now playing it into the centre as it's chipped forward out to this near side. Raith Rovers intercept it, heading it towards goal, but it's comfortable and the Dunfermline goalkeeper manages to come and collect that ball. Now, Dunfermline lose possession on that far side as Raith Rovers win it back, coming forward down the centre. Challenged by Dunfermline, but Raith Rovers managing to keep possession as they come forward now, midway inside the Dunfermline half of the field. Ball worked out to that far side, but then cut back into the centre of the park under pressure from Dunfermline. As Raith Rovers now play it forward towards the edge of the box as it's intercepted and kicked out of play on this near side for a throw-in. So another opportunity here for Raith Rovers to get another long throw into the box. So long throwing now comes into the box. Right into the mix of the bodies as Raith Rovers managed to pick it up, but a lot of Dunfermline bodies in that box as they managed to clear the lines, knocking it up towards the halfway line. And now they get on the attack down that far side, but a rash challenge comes in there from Raith Rovers. And the referee blows for a foul. That was a really bit of a dangerous challenge, that, if you ask me. Actually, seeing it on the replay, it looked worse than it did at full speed. Seeing it on the replay now, it doesn't look as bad. It's mad, isn't it, guys, how the cameras can deceive you like that. Sometimes at full pace, it can look like a really bad challenge, but then when you see it played at slow motion, it doesn't look as bad. But then it can also do the opposite, can't it? It can not look as bad in full motion, and then you see the replay and it looks a lot worse. How technology likes to play tricks on us. As Dunfermline now take the free kick short, playing it down that far side, looking for an opportunity to get across, but challenged by Raith Rovers as another challenge, and now Raith Rovers winning the ball back. I'm impressed with this referee. He's letting the game flow in this one. I've seen some challenges going in this game that would have definitely been given a free kick on a number of occasions if this was Premier League. So I know I've heard a lot of Scottish fans tell me that the referees are bad in Scotland, and I'm sure they are. I've seen evidence of it myself. But this referee today, got to give him credit. He seems to be having a good game and letting the game flow. Raith Rovers now playing the ball long up towards the edge of the Dunfermline box as they come into the box and challenged by Dunfermline as the ball is knocked out to that far side, and that will be a throw into Raith Rovers, literally almost right at the side of the corner flag. Now, Raith Rovers trying to play it short on that far side, but it's challenged by Dunfermline as the ball goes out of play for another throw-in further up the field. So 83 minutes gone, guys. Well, 83 and a half minutes gone. Still 1-1. Raith Rovers now trying to come down this near side. Down that far side with Smith. As Dunfermline again challenged for the ball, and it goes out of play. So another throw-in again for Raith Rovers, close to the corner flag, probably about 2 yards from the corner flag. And so they take it short, and Dunfermline again knock it straight back out of play further up the field. So another throw into Raith Rovers. We're having a series of throw-ins here, guys. Love to guarantee you goal mouth action, but unfortunately that's football for you. As Raith Rovers now eventually find a way into the centre of the field. Still with possession inside the Dunfermline half of the pitch. As they're forced to play it back to the halfway line under pressure from Dunfermline. Ball knocked out to that far side as Dunfermline intercept it. And now Dunfermline managed to win the possession enough to relieve the pressure as they now try to play out from the back. Raith Rovers pressing well from the front. But Dunfermline now on the attack as they come forward down that far side, looking to get up towards the edge of the Raith Rovers box as they do kick a ball long on that far side. And now Dunfermline with a possession, but challenged by Raith Rovers, and eventually the ball goes out for a throw-in midway inside the Raith Rovers half of the field. So how about to have another double substitution, guys, for Raith Rovers. Coming up to 86 minutes gone. So 4 minutes remaining plus added time. Nice to see a winner from either team, as it is the Scottish League Cup, so that means that we can get penalties. So Callum Smith coming off, Kieran Mitchell coming on. The ball played down that far side as Dunfermline just managed to challenge for the ball, and it's gone out for another throw-in to RAITH Rovers, this time deep inside the Dunfermline half of the field. Opportunity for a long throw here. Throw-in taken short as Dunfermline now try to get across, as they do play across into the box, but it's too much on that, and it goes out on this near side, and that would be a goal kick to Dunfermline. So yeah, I'm having another substitution here, guys. Sam Stanton coming off, and it's Aaron Annett coming off. Apologies if I'm not reading their names correctly, guys. Still learning about lower league Scottish players. We got a load of seagulls on the pitch here. They're not substitutions, are they? Ball kicked long by the goalkeeper up the field as RAITH Rovers win the possession, trying to come forward down that far side. Ball gone out of play, and that will be another throw-in. We're getting a lot of throw-ins in the last 10-15 minutes, haven't we, guys? But this one, this time, is for Dunfermline, as it's been mostly RAITH Rovers winning the throw-ins in the last 10 minutes. So long throw up the field by Dunfermline as they lose possession. RAITH Rovers kicking it back in the direction it came from, up towards the edge of the Dunfermline box. And eventually the ball bobbles straight into the goalkeeper's possession. So the goalkeeper gets us back underway with a long ball kicked up into the RAITH Rovers half of the field as Dunfermline managed to win the possession now, playing it out to this near side. Can we have a few more goal opportunities before we get to full time, as Dunfermline now coming forward on this near side? And now a long crossfield ball out to that far side, looking for space, as they did find it, but challenged by RAITH Rovers. But Dunfermline still with the possession as they cut the ball back now, but absolutely amazing the defending here from RAITH Rovers, from both teams in this game. But RAITH Rovers, absolute massive respect to them for how quick they are to close the space on that far side. Then looked like for a split second, looked like Dunfermline had acres of space, but RAITH Rovers very, very quick to close the space, close the ball down, and make life difficult for Dunfermline. So throwing on this near side for RAITH Rovers, about 2 yards from the corner flag, inside their own half, as they now play the ball long up this near side, coming towards the edge of the Dunfermline box. Challenged by Dunfermline, but the ball eventually goes out of play, and that's going to be another throw-in deep inside Dunfermline's half of the field as RAITH Rovers take it quickly, playing it into the centre of the park, knocking it out to that far side, looking for an opportunity here to get across. As a cross, I'm not sure if that was a cross or a shot, but off target, and that will be a goal kick to Dunfermline. So 2 minutes added on time, guys. 2 minutes added on at the end of the 90. Can we get a winner? Ball kicked long by the goalkeeper out to that far side as it kicked back towards him, and he reacquires possession. So Dunfermline now trying to play out from the back. So it's Dylan Easton being given man of the match. Raith Rovers player. And it's definitely looking like we could be heading to penalties here, guys. Minnie saying, come on, Dundee. Absolutely. Well, it'd be nice to have a winner, wouldn't it? With, sorry, Dunfermline. What am I on about Dundee? That's because we were talking about Dundee that earlier, Minnie. My apologies. That's because we were talking about Dundee earlier. That my bad, mate. Sorry. Yeah, Minnie very much wanting Dunfermline to get the win in this one. So we've got a free kick now for Dunfermline. This is a reasonably good position. I'd say maybe about 30 yards from goal. A similar position as Raith Rovers had for their free kick earlier. Dunfermline now with a shot on goal, and the goalkeeper makes a comfortable save. And there goes the full-time whistle. So we're going to have penalties, guys, to decide it. So, yeah, Minute saying, Mon, yeah, you've put, come on. That's strange. Me, I'm expecting Mon. I'm expecting Mon because you're Scottish. So I know you guys like to abbreviate it, call it Mon the Scottish or Mon Scotland. That's what I'm used to hearing when it's international football. But yeah, absolutely, Minute. It's ended a draw, so we're going to penalties now. But credit to both teams. It's been a really, I've got to be honest, guys. Obviously, I've not watched loads of lower league Scottish football. I wasn't sure what to expect today, but I've been impressed. It's been a really entertaining game. So massive credit to both teams. Benjamin saying, come on, you Wraith. So awesome. We've got Minnie rooting for Dunfermline, and we've got Benjamin rooting for Raith Rovers. So awesome. Absolutely awesome. So just bear me a second, guys. I'm going to try and see if I can get the match stats. So here we go, guys. Should be able to just bear me a second, and I will hopefully be able to share the match stats with you on the screen, so you can see how it's panned out in numbers. So I'm just looking ahead here. Just bear me a second, because obviously we were talking about this earlier. So let's have a look. Right. So Joey, I'm not sure if you're still there, mate, but I think Hibs are not in the earlier stages of the Scottish Cup because they finished in the top half of the Scottish League. So I think it's only the bottom half of the Scottish Premiership that's in the early stages of the League Cup. So that's why Hibs not involved at this stage. So obviously they'll drop into the competition at a later date. Probably after the group stages, I would imagine. So, yeah. So there you go. Right, so here we go, guys. Just bear me a second. I'm going to bring up the match stats for you guys. We are waiting for the penalties, guys. We're just waiting for the teams to sort themselves out. So just might as well go through the match stats while we're waiting for the penalties. So, yeah. So both teams get a point apiece, and we're now going to see the game decided on penalties to see who gets that extra point. So there you go, guys. As you can see, you should be able to see the match stats now. There you go. I'll just read them through for you guys that might be listening in or watching on a phone or a small device where you can't read the numbers. So it says, as we go, shots for both teams. Shots for Raith Rovers, 10 shots for Raith Rovers, 11 for Dunfermline, 4 shots on target for Raith Rovers, 4 for Dunfermline, Possession 52 for Raith Rovers, 47 for Dunfermline. Passes, well, it's not come up with a pass count, so I can't read that. Fouls, 11 for Raith Rovers and 12 for Dunfermline. So we're underway with the penalties. Dunfermline have scored their first into that far side corner of the net. And just to finally read these others, guys, 1 yellow card apiece, no red cards, only 1 offside for Raith Rovers, and 9 corners for Raith Rovers, 4 for Dunfermline. So there you go, guys. That's how the game went in numbers. So next penalty now for Raith Rovers, and they've missed them. What's the penalties tally is showing it the wrong way around? As the goalkeeper manages to save Raith Rovers. Right, it's done it the wrong way around here, hasn't it? Yeah, they've messed up the scoreboard. So it's 1-0 to Dunfermline. Raith Rovers have missed their first penalty. Dunfermline now about to take their second. Ball into that near side corner again, went the same way as his teammate and slams it into the back of the net. So Dunfermline with the 2 goals. And Raith Rovers still to get on the score. Now they've corrected it. See the plonkers. So Raith Rovers now come forward to take their second. And it's into that far corner of the net. They managed to get it past the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper went the right way, but just sneaked past him. So far, guys, Raith Rovers have missed 1 penalty, scored 1. Dunfermline have put both of theirs away. So we're into the third penalties. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you haven't already. It would be appreciated. So Dunfermline now for their third. And again into that far side corner of the net. All the players at the moment seem to be favouring that far lower corner of the net. Goalkeeper went the wrong way for that one. So Dunfermline now with 3 penalties taken and 3 penalties scored as Raith Rovers now come forward for their third. And again into that far side of the net for Raith Rovers as well. Both teams liking that side of the net. So that's Raith Rovers with 2 penalties put away, 1 missed, and Dunfermline. Why keep saying Dundee? Dunfermline with 3 put away. So Dunfermline now. Oh, the goalkeeper saved it. The goalkeeper saved it. Well, that's what happens when you make the penalties predictable. All players go in the same direction, and the goalkeeper went the right way that time. And that levels it up on penalties if Raith Rovers score their next one. So we're just waiting as Raith Rovers player just putting the ball down on the penalty spot. Oh, the goal, has he blasted it wide? Well, he's missed it anyway. I'm not sure if the goalkeeper got a hand to that, but it's gone wide. I think he actually might have blasted it wide. Can't tell whether the goalkeeper got a hand to that. He went the right way. It's really difficult to tell, guys, if the goalkeeper actually got a hand to that. But he went the right way. But either way, no goal for RAITH Rovers. So this could win it for Dunfermline. And it does. They slam the ball into that far corner of the net. And that sees Dunfermline win the penalty shootout 4-2. So that gives Dunfermline 2 points for this game and RAITH Rovers 1 point. But still plenty more games to be played in the group. So let's have a quick look, guys, how that makes the league table look. And then I'll read out your final comments before I jump off and go and get some food. So if you guys got any final thoughts, please do drop them in now. It'd be great to hear your thoughts on how the game's been or any other games you've watched this afternoon. So yeah, just bear with me a second, guys. I'm just going to try and bring up the league table so you can see how it looks. If they've updated it, that is. Come on, where is it? Sorry, guys, just waiting for the page to load up. Where is it? Should be on here, shouldn't it? There we go. There we go. So as you can see, guys, Kilmarnock sitting top of the group with that earlier win, 3-0 against Annan. And that's 2 points for Dunfermline, puts them in second. And RAITH Rovers go into third with that point. As Albion Rovers and Annan, Albion Rovers still to play. They've not played yet. And Annan, obviously, with that defeat against Kilmarnock. So they're still to get themselves off the mark. So there you go, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the game. Let's come to the chat now and see what you guys are saying. And then I'm going to jump off and go grab some food, guys. So thanks for that, Benjamin. Joey saying, cheers, guys. Thank you, Joey. It's a pleasure to have you involved, mate. Always great to have you come and get involved in the chat. Apologies, I haven't been able to talk to you guys as much during this stream, but obviously it's been a very active game. So as I'm sure you guys know that come and get involved regular, sometimes the games are a bit quiet, a little bit less goal malfaction, which gives me the plenty of opportunity to talk to you guys. But sometimes it can be a really scrappy end-to-end game like this one, and I have less time to talk to you guys. But not to worry, guys. As I've told you before, we are going to be doing a bit more to try and talk to you guys this season. May start to try some post-match live streams a bit later in the season. So, yeah. So, thanks, Joey. Take care, mate. Thank you very much for getting involved. As always, great to see you. Benjamin saying, if a team wins on penalties, they only get 2 points and the loser gets 1 point. Yeah, thanks for that, Benjamin. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, cheers. Appreciate you sharing that info, mate. And Benjamin also saying, so both teams are guaranteed points if it goes to penalties. Absolutely. Nice one, Benjamin. Top man. Thank you very much for the update and sharing that bit of info, mate. Top man. Joey saying, you got your pillow minute. Laugh out loud. Yeah, Joey, absolutely. And Shannon Smith saying, yes, RAITH Rovers scored a penalty. Come on. Absolutely, Shannon. Thank you very much for that, mate. Shannon Smith. And welcome to Football Fandom UK. I'm not sure if I've seen you earlier in the chat, but we've had a few new faces today. But thank you very much for that, Shannon. A pleasure to have you involved in Fandom community. And yeah, I was quite impressed with RAITH Rovers today. They put in a good performance. But yeah, still plenty more football to come though, guys, as we're only just getting the new season up and running with the Scottish League Cup, but plenty more football coming on Football Fandom. Don't forget, in a 4 days' time, we'll be starting to cover the Ladies World Cup as well, guys. So yeah, hopefully you guys will be around to join me. But yeah, for now, guys, that's it from me. I'm going to jump off and go and get some food. Thank you very much to all you guys for coming, getting involved. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. Really do appreciate all your positive comments, guys. And as I say, want you guys to feel part of the channel. And that is why we do the live streams, for you guys to enjoy conversation in the chat and feel part of the Fanden project and the Fanden community. So thank you very much, guys, for all your top comments. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've really enjoyed doing the stream, and hopefully I will see you guys again either tomorrow or in the next couple of days. But for now, that's it from me. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. But that's it from me. Take care. All the best. Bye for now.